So I'm making this video because one, I wanted to compare this Redragon M693 with two more expensive mice that have basically all the same features. Just this one is on a budget. This is something that, if you just don't want to spend that extra money on, a flagship mouse, this is absolutely amazing. Blew my mind. So to kind of start off, to look at the features of the Redragon, right? You can customize all the buttons, you can customize the RGB, and you can customize the DPI and the polling rate, among a few other things that I've never even really seen before. Right? There's a DPI effect. I don't even know what LOD is, but the amount of customization that you get with this for a $40 mouse in that software is incredible. And I'm someone who has multiple, or I only have two DPIs that I use. I use one at 1800 and one at 3700. And this Redragon has 5 DPI settings that you can put in there, and you can customize those individually with a slider. And I believe, so let's see, where is it? So DPI 1 can go down to 500 DPI, and then it goes all the way up to 8000. And you use a slider to set that, and there's up to 5 DPI stages, and I only use 2, which honestly, for a low cost mouse, it's amazing that you can dial in even how many DPI stages you have, because this also has that. And I have the exact same settings. When it comes to in game, both of these mice feel the exact same when it comes to scrolling and flicks in shooters, and even moving back and forth for MOBAs like League of Legends, which I play a lot. And when I'm switching between those DPIs for each game that I use, it feels exactly the same. The only thing that feels different between these two, obviously, is the grip and how it feels in your hand. So this one I had originally gotten. I just wanted to mention this because it's for big old fat hands and sausage fingers like mine. But I found that it was just a little bit too big, which is why I got this Basilisk Ultimate, which this button right here, even though it can sit farther forward, it sits perfectly right there on my thumb. And it does have a couple of extra buttons, right? I can click to the right and to the left on the scroll wheel. I can customize the scroll wheel on how clicky it sounds and how tight it is. It's almost a free what do you call it? A free scroll, so you can almost flick it and it'll fly, but it's not quite that smooth. And it has its docking station that really sort of doubles as a range extender because that's plugged into my computer. So those are just a few features that are missing from this mouse for $130 less. That's all that's missing. Well, 3 buttons and a docking station. That's all that's missing, because it has Bluetooth, which is easy to pair, and with Bluetooth, no matter how you look at it, it's going to have some latency. So if you're using Bluetooth, there's going to be latency. Just expect that. That's just the way that it's going to work with Bluetooth and devices, especially scrolling devices like this. But the dongle reached all the way across my room without any latency that I noticed that's about 8 to 10 feet. So I don't see any reason even to plug this in wired, because I didn't notice any latency. So all of it feels great. The buttons are in manageable places, and overall it's just a great mouse. It feels good. The clicks are nice. Honestly, if you want to hear those, I'll turn it off. So those are the left and right buttons. That's the scroll wheel button. That's the scroll wheel itself. Those are the 2 side buttons. And those are the DPI switches. So I just wanted to make that video because it's an incredible value, and I say go for it. Get it.
तो इधर आप देख सकते हैं ये रेड ड्रैगन का जो ये फाइल है वो आपको ये गूगल में से मिल जाएगा। गूगल में से आपको ये रेड ड्रैगन की जो वेबसाइट है, रेड ड्रैगन की वेबसाइट में से आपको यहाँ पे आपका जो माउस है, माउस पे क्लिक करके आपका कौन सा माउस है वो सिलेक्ट करना है। वो सिलेक्ट करने के बाद आपको यहाँ पे ये सॉफ्टवेयर डाउनलोड करने का आएगा, वहाँ पे आप क्लिक कर दीजिए। क्लिक करने के बाद आपको आपके फाइल्स के अंदर आपको मिल जाएगा रेड ड्रैगन का ये जो एप्लीकेशन है वो आपको मिल जाएगा। फिर वो आपको डाउनलोड कर देना है नॉर्मली। वो डाउनलोड करने के बाद आप इसके अंदर से सब जो आपका जो लेफ़्ट बटन आपकी जो प्रोफाइल है जो आपको बनानी है वो आप सिलेक्ट कर सकते हो। फिर यहाँ से आप कितना चेंज करना है DPI सेटिंग्स वो आप कर सकते हो। कलर आप चेंज कर सकते हो, कितने हर्ट्ज़ आपको करना है वो कर सकते हो। आपको प्रोफाइल पे रिकॉर्ड करना है वो कर सकते हो। और यहाँ की जो लाइट्स है जो मैंने दिखाया ये लाइट्स है वो चेंज करना हो तो यहाँ से आप चेंज कर सकते हो। लाइक फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल यहाँ मेरी लाइट्स अभी ऐसे चल रही है, इस लाइट को मुझे चेंज करना है। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल नियॉन, तो यहाँ पे लाइट कुछ ऐसा आ जाएगा अपने आप ही। और फिर नियॉन से मैं करता हूँ स्टेडी में सिर्फ रेड मैंने सिलेक्ट किया है, रेड से मैंने ये कर देता हूँ ये वाला कलर। तो यहाँ पे ये लाइट सिर्फ यही रहेगा। जो कलर आप सिलेक्ट करोगे, सपोज़ ये कलर, तो यही कलर रहेगा और कोई होगा नहीं। फिर यहाँ से मैंने किया सिंगल फ्लो पे ये ऐसा कुछ दिखेगा। इसके अंदर अगर मैं कलर चेंज करूँ तो कुछ ऐसा दिखेगा। और सिंगल फ्लो के बाद फिर मैं कंटिन्यू ब्रीदिंग ये करता हूँ तो इसमें कुछ ये ऐसा दिखेगा। तो ये है ये प्रोडक्ट के पूरे बारे में।